Максим, добрый день.
Hello,
Меня
Maxim.
зовут Анна Курбатова.
My name is Anna Kurbatova. I'm the analytic from Alpha Bank in technological sector shares. Once again, we're meeting each other to discuss important topics. We can have interesting investors from group of positive companies. It is very nice to have an opportunity to ask questions to you.
Добрый день. И наша сессия
Hello.
сегодня посвящена
And our session today will be dedicated to products,
и перспективам
innovations,
соответственно,
and
с точки зрения
perspectives from the point of view of the product portfolio.
Я думаю, что в качестве первого
I think that as a central introduction question, it would be interesting to many people to learn more
какие
about
продукты являются новыми, как вы для себя
which
их
products are new ones, which are mature products, how long does the development takes when you do the testing, from which these deadlines are depending, which are the criteria for the new product, new solution for information security, what should be done so that you would think it to be mature. And also it is interesting
нормализованный уровень
and normalized level of profitability of mature products. You've asked a lot of questions. They are proper questions, and Positive has its own approach both for the development of the product and for bringing the products to the market. As a person who is responsible for the business, for money, for the profitable part, there is a certain point of view at the stage of product maturity. So I would like to begin with it, and it's much closer to me. The product comes on the horizon of a certain profitable part of the company. When it's ready, R&D have made a release and it came to our commercial blog and said that, okay, guys, this product is completed and we need to say that the way of entrance to the market from the Positive product is simplified at the availability of the expertise in the company. We never go to the market, okay, let's see what we have done. We already have experts which are involved in practical defense, and by this moment of time, they have tried this product, they gave the feedback in R&D, and they have learned that it solves specific client-related problem. That's why we, sales of Positive, we go with these request that this product solves these problems, and this is convenient, and we have experts that are going to show this to you. And this is the stage number one, when the product just comes to the market. At this moment of time, we conduct so-called, inside of the Positive technology, it's called point-to-point pilots, pilot projects, or out-of-hands pilot. And we are moving to loyal clients, and we are trying this product in their infrastructure. This is a certain number of pilots that we think that this product is liked by the client, that it defines its needs. And after this, we start a full-scale commercial cycle of deploying this product on the market. When we go widely, we start actively advertising it, moving to the market, pushing out main kill features and sale points, and something that differentiates us from the competitors, something they don't have, or something what is unique about our solution. And at this moment of time, there are piece by piece product sales and a curve of profitability of the product. If you will look from year to year, and this stage of the life cycle of the product is broken, you sell and you see those gaps. Inside of the Positive technologies, we have leakages like 100 million. It's on the level of fingers, it's not formalized anywhere. So if within a year in the product we earn more than 100 million towards the Positive, it means that the next stage of development of the product has been reached. This product can be called mature. And then we have a question of scalability in selling this product to the market. And in the next life cycle of this product, this curve of profitability becomes more and more sloped, because it's a mass installations. It involves big base of extensions for this product, which for all our products, it's on the level of 40%. So the next stage of the product in positive technology, we did not reach it. It's like end of sale, and we say that, okay, guys, we are stopping the sales of these products because there are certain reasons for it. And positive technology history didn't have anything like it. And our first product, X-Spider, which was the foundation for the birth of Positive as a commercial company. In the beginning, we had X-Spider, and then we had Positive, and it's still commercially successful. And according to my forecasts, this year it will add to approximately 30% compared to the results of the previous year. That's why main life stages of the product, from the point of view of the opinion on behalf of the commercial, I've been telling you about that. It's important to understand, and then we are moving to the next question. The company has verbalized its own goals that they want to increase sales annually, approximately double them every year. So the company always has new products in the portfolio or on a certain stage of maturity, lesser or higher. So in order to achieve a level of maturity, well, coming from the existing product portfolio of the company, well, on the market, we have like 12 products which have been represented. If you don't take different marketing mixes, when we unite them and bundle them, this is a very significant factor to provide the growth rate of the company. Appearance of new products. According to my expert assessment, to hold such a rate, every year you need to have at least 2-3 new entities of sales, but this is not something that we are becoming crazy. We go to R&D and say, okay, guys, kill yourself, but give it to us. No. Fortunately, the situation in the company is such that we always see some opportunities, first of all, technological opportunities, which can be realized by our R&D sector by putting these drivers which commercial sector, commercial department puts in the furnace, and by this providing the fire in our heart. So the story about appearance of 2-3 new products a year on the side of the company, well, in mid-term period of time, these will be followed, but we should understand that one product is different from another product. We have different products, and they exist in different technological niches. They have absolutely different competitive environment, and from the point of view, from a commercial point of view, they have totally different commercial ticket. So our expectations of appearance meta product O2, which costs a lot of money, another thing, products of a smaller size. So once again, we as a company, we're not dictating, and we are not intruding at least from the commercial block, division of technological development. Fortunately, from this point of view, Positive is a proper company when technological development drives the business development and not vice versa. Fortunately, our R&D guys, they deliver these bullets to us, which we can bring to the market and compete and use them, etc. Okay, you've mentioned competitive environment. We understand and we know that the information security market is dynamic because cyber threats are developing. Different types of attacks and threats are growing and extending and transforming, and it is necessary to search for new ways of mitigating them. From the point of view of competitive environment, the year 2022, which comes to an end, was it a unique year from the point of view of product set for you? Maybe from the point of view of production of new products in the market, that from the beginning you have other plans, you have had other structures of sale, but at the end of the year shows you something different. Well, this is a unique year. There was no other year like that, and I think there will be no other year like that, because in principle, information security market and the industry of cybersecurity survives tectonic changes this year. We speak a lot about it. Western vendors have left, and right now there's an attempt of comparing the market, what it was and what it is. These are totally different markets. It's hard to compare them. Different metrics, different coordinates. That's why, from the point of view of competitive landscape, market has changed significantly in Russia. Well, it's understandable that there is a traditional competitors. They have not disappeared, which were and are domestic companies in the area of cybersecurity and presented in the Russian market. However, right now, we see the fight for taking those niches which have been released by Western manufacturers. From this point of view, main challenges dictated to commercial success and to success of all this story, first of all, they consist of the fact that we have to offer to our client reliability, productivity, and convenience in using our products, and acceptable budgets, yes, comparable to Western vendors. As for the budget, it's much simpler this year. Why? Because all the clients had budgets oriented for the procurement of expensive Western solutions. And they are in situation how to purchase these. It's impossible to buy them. Maybe sometimes they're happy to spend these budgets, but they cannot. That's why, first of all, they give preference to those companies which are able, maybe not now, but in some remote future, provide these necessary conditions. Well, there are three of them, and I will repeat them: performance, reliability, and principle of operations with the defense methods. As for the budgets, we do not feel reduction, most likely in the part of, well, any Russian vendor which does its activities on the market of Russian cybersecurity. From the point of view of budgets, they don't feel any limitations. Once again, I would like to repeat this, that Western companies left, but the budgets have stayed. So from this point of view, the choice of the clients, whether the client is ready to spend for the domestic solutions with their current level of what they are providing or not. Positive Technologies does not feel any limitations from the point of view of clients' budgets, and the main challenge is not in this right now. But then I would like to ask a following logical question: if we tackled the topic of corporate client budgets. Amongst investors, there's an opinion, it's like a more skeptical opinion towards the positive group of companies, that if amongst largest clients of the company, there are 80 or 90% in list of largest big corporations, 500 in total, then there are skepticists who doubt that the company is able to look at this and maybe there is no potential for growth. Can you tell them something against that? Yes, I can. The vectors of our growth, as we've told you, new products, new technologies. And there are no limitations here, and there is no factor which limits that you're speaking about, because every new product, it's the whole field of our current clients and potential clients. The second thing, we clearly understand which part of relevant infrastructure of the clients will be covered by different products or technologies, and there is a great potential of growth. This is a scalability story. And number three, the bigger is the client database, the more we have the base of extensions when the client pays for the expertise which is given to them from year to year in our products, and this story just gives stability to the business. That's why most likely not, and most probably behind the positive technologies, we have a certain idea of resultative security. So we broadcast the meaning of cybersecurity, not just by selling some product, by selling results of cybersecurity. Briefly speaking, let's make inadmissible events impossible for the business. So it's more expensive than just buying a product, but the main idea, well, justification of the cost of this question is very clear for the client, because the result is understandable, the result that we are buying. Very often people from business in whose hands we have a budget, it's very difficult for them to explain necessity of purchase of different technologies or different products. But this result and the meaning of cyber security, it's very simple to explain it. They understand it, and we shouldn't explain it to them. And to our point of view, this return of meanings in the cyber security industry, this is something that will extend the market significantly. We are not going to speak about the market in a product cross section. So if our clients and everything that we see on the market, they take it as a target setting in their cybersecurity and make this inadmissible event impossible, this will lead to the growth of the market in general. And you have also mentioned Max Patrol O2, the product about which in some part you already told us that is being prepared and there will be production of it and it will be brought to the market very soon. So can you elaborate a little bit more when, according to your expectations, this product will be noticeable in the structure of sales? What's going to be its advantages compared to the existing set or combination of products which are sold today? Well, I would like to say that this product is represented on this cyber range, well, you can look at it alive. It's a prototype still, that's true, because the objective of realization of this autopilot in the world of cybersecurity, it was much more complicated than we expected in the beginning. We had to check a number of hypotheses, but the initial idea is that we are actively pulling this product, and the first version production, which our R&D will deliver to our experts for the checkup, for the testing, first of all, to be checked upon ourselves, infrastructure of positive technologies, it will be December of this year. So very little time is left. So I think it will take approximately Q1 of the next year will go away just for building this feedback, convenient here, not convenient here, the dev zone here, but we expect first sales to happen in the beginning of the next year. So most likely in Q2, while the working version of the product, if I properly remember, according to the agreement with our clients, so we already have deployed them in with 5 of our clients. So these pilots with loyal clients, yeah, these are point-to-point pilots where we understand how well it works. We enrich our understanding and vision of its development. We receive the feedback from the client, and we receive feedback from experts that work with it. Maybe you already heard, but one of the main standoff events for us, standoff for the positive, it's the assembly point, which we use to prepare some innovations, interesting news, and the main thing that is important to me in the standoff is the announcement of the bug bounty program or the positive bug bounty for themselves. And I would say that, okay, guys, positive also have 5 inadmissible events, and first one of them is the theft of money from the company accounts, and we launched the bug bounty program with the of 10 million rubles, and the one who will be able to realize this inadmissible event, we will pay 10 million. Okay, from the moment of Max Patrol O2 appearance, this also will be put for the protection from these inadmissible events, including the theft of money. But we also want to make further steps. In the next year, we would like to publish Max Patrol O2 interface, which functions in a positive infrastructure outside, so that hackers wouldn't just attack it, but would be able to see us how we see them. And of course, this story, to my point of view, will enrich expertise which we deliver into the product Max Patrol O2 from the point of view of target systems and techniques and hacker attacks, etc. Once again, I'm directly answering your question. The first release December. I think the Q1 of the next year will be for this internal testing. Alongside with this, we have a number of pilot projects in the infrastructure of our clients, and commercialization is planned to start next year. I hope it's going to be Q2, Q3. Wonderful. We're going to wait. And if you will look into the future, the company, in the beginning of November, when there was an announcement of the results for the months of the financial results of this year, the company said that it's interested in the expansion on the market of friendly foreign countries. You've called a number of regions, Latin America, Northern Africa, Far East.
узнать,
Southeastern
вы
Asia,
как планируете или
it's
как
interesting to
представляете свой
find
выход на эти
out
рынки вот с точки зрения,
how do
опять
you
же,
plan to go
вашего
to their
продуктового
markets
предложения? То есть
and
можно ли
product
обратиться
production. Is it possible to
с
go
продуктами или
there
потребуется
with their
локализация?
products, or there is a need
Как вы это видите?
for localization, and how do you see this? Well, we do see it specifically. We have our clear understanding that if we will apply classical scheme of entrance to the Western markets, like local office, hiring people, technical specifications, employ them with a catalog of positive products, the probability of success strives towards zero, according to my opinion. So we are going to go to foreign markets and territories, and we will check a number of hypotheses. The product offer is also a hypothesis that we would like to share and understand local markets. And we are gathering together, and together with colleagues, we have brainstormed and created about 20 of those product hypotheses that we would like to check in different locations. And these hypotheses, I will make an example in order for you to understand what we're speaking about. Well, a number of hypotheses we took from our own life, because we do have a number of foreign business. Well, these could be hypotheses like following one. There's a distribution company successful in certain location. Distribution business is collapsing from the marginality point of view. Colleagues want to have development, and they understand that cybersecurity is a very important topic. We can propose them solution. For example, our product, it's like a discovery to discover attacks in the network traffic, which automatically entails the necessity of purchasing big amount of network storage facilities. Because if you want to have retrospective analysis, you need to store traffic that you catch, you have to process it, etc. So sales of this product not entails the sales of a big amount of hardware, which natively is understandable and good. This is to the distributor. So if the distributor likes it, is going to help us to do this business. That's one of the hypotheses. And we have approximately 20 of these hypotheses. So we select precise locations, we form the plan of business development, the consequence of investment when hypothesis is being confirmed, and when different indicators are being confirmed, and then we move according to this plan. So we are planning to approve this strategy of coming to this market by the end of next year, and starting from the next year we will actively move forward. It's going to be interesting, but I think that we have been joined by Evgenia Popova, who worked in Entech, and she's going to head this story. But I hope that I will continue controlling this, because it's very interesting to me, and I will try myself on other markets. This is something that challenges me, and it would be interesting for me to continue doing this. Well, upon the results of our conversation, I understand that the year 2023 will not be less interesting than this year. And we have a lot of new things ahead of us, and the dynamics of this company will not disappoint investors. I'm confident in this. There are no assumptions to that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very detailed and very important answers to questions which can be published and interesting to us. I'm always glad to communicate with you. Thank you. Thank you very much.